Hey guys, Condor here again for another speedpaint video, though this one is kind of special. I sometimes get comments asking how long the speedpaints usually take to do, and well, I've never really had an answer other than maybe an hour. So I decided to do what I call a slow paint. Everything you see in this video is at normal speed and it's barely edited. I also wanted to talk about the 5 layers of drawing, which is the sketch, the line art, the coloring, the polished product, and the final product. So, let's get started. The sketch layer is really just that. It's the unpolished, rough idea of what you want to draw. Today, I'm going to be drawing a traditional but trendy outfit. I got it from Aziz's video, a woman tried Macy's first modest clothing line. I'm really glad Macy's did this for their Muslim customers in the US, plus they look really cute. I'll link the original video in the description. But yeah, right now I'm just roughly sketching out the body and the proportions I want, working at the hips, the waist. I'm not really worried about the legs because the legs aren't showing. So maybe I'll do another one of these where it's more of a body and not just like a half waist sort of situation. Also, apologies in advance because the audio is quiet or really weird. I'm just naturally a quiet person, and my sister's in the living room watching Game Grumps, and I can hear Danny and Aaron yelling, and it's really funny. Since we have some time to kill because the sketch layer is rather lengthy, I'm just going to talk about the app I use to draw all the time. This is an app called IBS Paint X. I don't know how to pronounce it that well, but it's a really great app and I love using it because you have a lot of special tools you can use, a lot of layer options. I used to use an app called Sketchbook Pro, but they updated it and then I couldn't use it anymore on my phone, and that kind of sucks. So I got a lot of recommendations for this app and I fell in love with it. It's really great to use. Maybe in the future I'll do a quick tutorial on how to use the app if anyone's interested in that. I've heard a lot of people complaining how they have drawing tablets and they're really clunky and hard to use. This is just an app I can get on my phone and it's free. Like, the only downside is that, like, whenever you want to use the thousands of paintbrushes they have, you have to watch a little minute ad or whatever. It's kind of annoying, but I mean, it's good. It's a free app and I really like it. So that's really all I have to talk about for now. I'm just gonna leave you guys with some funky music. This is the line art layer. While the sketch took a long time, this isn't going to take as long because I worked a lot on the sketch. On top of that sketch, I will now add a layer and ink the drawing. My particular style of line art can change depending on how I want the drawing to look. I usually have a sketchy type of style most of my followers are familiar with. Though I want this piece to look cleaner, so my sketchy style is out the window for today. Now, the coloring layer is always my favorite. I love colors. I'm actually going to be taking the colors from the picture that I have in the corner over there. But before that, I wanted to give the line art just a quick touch up. I wanted to make the outside lines darker and like more pronounced than the rest of it. I don't know why, it's just a little style I've been doing recently. It looks very nice and it just gives it a little extra touch against the background. Now this layer is the clean product where you just kind of do some little finishing touches, or you're just fixing the color mistakes that you made, or like in this case, just fixing things in general. But this also means like you get to see what it looks like inked and colored, and just add little finishing touches that you want to add before you add background in. Don't do what I'm doing in this situation. Whenever you're adding color, light and shading, do it on a different fucking layer. It makes it lots and lots and easier to fix the mistake you made if you made it. Plus, when you do a different layer with the shading and light, you can change how it looks. In this situation, I can't. If it's too dark, fuck me. I can't change it unless I have to press the back button 80,000 times. But lucky me, it turned out nice in the end, and this is one of the few times where I got lucky with shading. Now this here is the final product, which is just the final product. It's what everyone sees. I took this brick wall off of Google just for a background, and I edited a little bit just to get it where I want it to be. I also added a color over it just to make the colors pop out a little bit more. I added yellow with lighter shades of yellow in it in like a streaky format, just to make it interesting. These are little special features you can do, such as, they're called blending mode, but I just usually call them Photoshop mode because that's what it reminds me of, just different options of Photoshop. But usually you want to stick to overlay when you're working with darker skin colors, because it doesn't mute it out and whitewash it as it usually does when people use different layers. We're almost done, I promise. Just shy off of 30 minutes. We're almost done. Just need to add my signature. For those of you who watched it to the end, thank you very much, and I hope you have a great day.